Hey everybody, before we start today's video, I just wanted to let you guys know that on March 28th and 29th, myself and my wife Chelsea will be at Island Entertainment Expo in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island at the Delta. We'll be at table 15. She'll be selling her knit and crocheted goodies as well as some art. So come down, say hi, check out everything, maybe buy a few things, just hang out. We'll be there. Day passes are $30, weekend passes are $50. I'll include links down in the description below. But anyways, on with the video. This video has been funded in part by the Guild via Patreon. Check out the links in the description or at the end of this video for more details. Game provided by Koei Tecmo America. Hey everyone, Chris Gildart here with another Pros vs. Cons mini review. Today we're looking at the ultimate expansion of Warriors Orochi 4. Now, unlike usual reviews, this is on a DLC package, so I won't really be going into detail on the vanilla game itself. If you'd like to see me touch on more DLC from Koei Tecmo, give the video a like and let me know in the comments. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Warriors Orochi 4 kind of dropped at a weird time. Koei Tecmo was getting a lot of heat from gameplay changes and DLC practice in titles like Dynasty Warriors 9 and Dead or Alive 5. Though these games can be fun in their own right, it soured a lot of fan opinions on the company. So the announcement of Warriors Orochi 4 felt like someone hit the Dynasty Warriors 9 is failing button. But it was a decent game. Not as good as Warriors Orochi 3, but it filled the hole, much like a good McDouble when you're feeling a bit famished. There were some aspects of Warriors Orochi 4 that were missing though. So when Ultimate was announced, fans started speculating whether this would reach the same level as Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate. If you want a somewhat unformatted review of the vanilla version of Warriors Orochi 4, I'll include a link in the iCard as well as in the description of this video. But for now, we're going to be looking at the Ultimate expansion. Alright, ready, set, pros. First off, bringing back guest characters and new gods was a great idea. I am so glad Achilles is back in the game. He honestly should have been in here from the very beginning. Now, the return of Joan of Arc is also fitting, but I still feel like we should bring in somebody else from the English or French history or mythology just for her. The one that I am a little bit confused about is Ryu Hayabusa. They said that they were bringing 3 new gods and 3 returning guests. In the end, I do realize that Ryu is the best addition for fan favorites from Warriors Orochi 3's guest roster, but considering he's the only non-historical or mythical character, he does kind of feel a little bit out of place. That being said, I definitely welcome him to the team. Plus, he has his Ninja Gaiden 3 outfit as DLC, which is also free, so that's cool. The story feels a lot more involved than before as well. I think it's even more coherent than the original story, almost as if focusing on one problem and a smaller group of characters leads to a more enjoyable story. Go figure. Jokes aside, I really like this story more than the vanilla version. So much so that I actually like the new characters, Gaia and Hades, more than the other deities introduced in Warriors Orochi 4. They're a lot more involved in the goings-on of the story, and you get to feel attached more easily to them. One of the biggest things people were clamoring for from Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate was Gauntlet mode. People really liked going into a stage with 5 characters. I honestly didn't really feel a need for that mode to get enjoyment out of this game, but there is a new mode that takes Gauntlet's place. Infinite mode is a nice replacement in my opinion. Instead of taking 5 characters into a stage, you take 3, just like in the story mode. You are then given different tasks to complete before trying to find the portal out. All this must be done within a time limit. I feel like this is more focused than Gauntlet mode. It was annoying to run around trying to find the portal. I didn't really have a want or need to do anything else other than to unlock the characters. But Infinite mode gives you more to do and makes you work for it too. Oh, and I can't believe I forgot to mention, they fixed the character select. It used to look like this monstrosity. Look at how gross this looks. Now it feels a lot more like what I'm used to from previous games. It doesn't seem like enough of a pro to mention until you get lost in the old character select. You can still change it back when you're going to pick support characters, which is really the only time that you'd want to use this because that way you can sort by the best stats for your team. You can also promote officers again, just like in Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate. So level 1000, here I will never come, but I'll try. So, that's all the pros. Now, it's time for the wrath of the cons! Now, even though we got a few new characters and a few returning characters, I would have liked to see more. I honestly don't think these characters need to be involved in the story, but at least include them in the game. I said it in my original review that Spirit of Sonata characters like Masayuki, Cha-Cha, and Sasuke should have been included in the vanilla version, and they're still not here. Not to mention the missing guest characters from 3 Ultimate like Ayane, Kasumi, Namea, Sturk, Momiji, Rachel, and Sophitia. Now, Sophitia, I can understand. That's a third-party IP that could make a lot of mess with licensing. But the other characters are owned by Koei Tecmo, so why not include them? You have the assets, you didn't even change much about any of the returning guest characters or the Orochi characters. Also, one other thing that 3 did better than 4 is the cutscenes. What we get are really good, but are few and far between. There are maybe 3 cutscenes in the first 2 chapters of the DLC. Like, they don't even have to be overly cinematic. I'd be impressed if they were, but they don't have to be. I just want to see these characters interacting in more ways than cardboard cutouts. They do the job, but not like a cutscene. Break up the gameplay every once in a while and give us a deeper look into these characters and the story. Speaking of the cardboard cutout scenes, we don't even get to see them very frequently after Chapter 6. We were getting them after every stage and it led into the next. I was really liking them, but then they suddenly stopped once I hit Chapter 7. It felt like the game was starting to care less and less about the story, and that made me care less and less. Listen game, if you want me to care, either give me lots of those cardboard cutout scenes, or give me a decent number of actual cutscenes, because I need to feel connected to the story to give a fuck. Also, even though we got the better character select screen, we don't get the random button. My lord and savior for grind time. I hate this. This is the worst game ever. No, you're nitpicking. When everything is said and done, I gotta be honest. I was pretty critical of Warriors Orochi 4 being pretty mediocre compared to Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate. One of my thoughts was that they should improve on what they had. 3 Ultimate wasn't too bad of a game. It's honestly one of the best Warriors games out there. And with the announcement of a sequel, I wanted to see that improvement. I didn't. I'm still not sure if 4 Ultimate is a good replacement of 3 Ultimate. It does do a lot of things better, and some things worse. There's the roster. We have some of our favorite guests back, and some new gods, but I still feel like we're missing key characters that should have been in this game from the very beginning. Missing the Spirit of Sanada and the other Koei Tecmo guest characters was a low blow, if I'm gonna be honest. The select screen is a wonderful improvement from what we had in the vanilla game, but we're still missing the random button. I know it seemed like a joke, but I really use that a lot in Orochi games. It should really be an option in all Warriors games, in my opinion. I think the story is a lot more solid than before, but we do need more cutscenes and more character interactions. What we get is really good, but it leaves you wanting more. And that's the thing. Even while I'm writing this script, I want to play more of Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate. I could swap back and forth between the vanilla and games like 3 Ultimate and not care, but right now, I just really want to play this one. Does that mean it's better than 3 Ultimate? I'm not sure. I'll leave that up to you guys for now, but Warriors Orochi 4 gets the thumbs up from me. It's become the game we should have gotten in the first place. Also, I learned my lesson from last time, and I only got the Ultimate physically on Xbox One. Gotta keep up that nearly complete Xbox Koei Tecmo collection. Now, I'm gonna get back to playing some more of this game. I still have to unlock everyone and really dig deep into Infinite Mode. So, that's what I'm gonna do. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe for more. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me review more DLC packs in the future. This was a little weird for me to try to focus solely on the new things and not mention the vanilla stuff at all. If you'd like to help support the channel, you can join the Guild via Patreon, just like these awesome people that you're seeing on screen right now. You can join them at the end of every single video for just $1 a month. And as always, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all down in the comments.